Is the iPad on?
The iPad is charging. All right, so nice wide space to get started for a warm-up. And just take it to a nice gentle jog to start. Nice and light, kicking up the heels. Modification, other option is to step back and use those arms to build some momentum. Keep the knees nice and soft. Start to shake out the shoulders. You can start to roll the elbows backwards, getting the arms nice and limber. And then in the other direction. Nice. Take it to a torso twist, so elbows hook in. Nice little pivot, lifting the heel. Popping that toe down, heel lifts. And the upper torso twists. Like you're wringing out your waist like a sponge or a towel. Oh, I was gonna shut this door. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Thank you. Double it up. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. It's gotten so dark, guys. We've had to turn on like spotlights in here.
Perhaps,
Nice. Last couple. Nice. Take it to some hip openers. So drawing the knee up, back, and down. Keeping your hips squared off with the front of the room or the screen. Nice little 2-step in between. Couple more, and then we're going to go in the opposite direction. So bringing the knee from behind and forward. Bring it from behind and forward. You can do this just standing, or you can add a little bit of a step. Takes a little bit more brain power to go in the opposite direction. At least for me anyway, I don't know about you. It's easier for me to go bringing the knee backwards.
It feels good.
It does. Last couple. Nice. Take the feet nice and wide. Just a couple of nice, easy side lunges. Knee over the ankle, sitting the hips back. Keep the chest lifted. See how low you can get. So you can go a little bit deeper. Rocking side to side, shifting your weight. Pulling the abs in. Couple more. Nice. Heel toe in, arms out wide. A few hamstring stretches. So reach down across the body to touch the toe. Come back up into a T. Hinging at the hips, sticking the butt back, straight legs, soft knees. See if you can touch down to that toe. Couple more. Nice. Nice big shoulder rolls. I know we did some at the beginning. It's okay, you're gonna use your arms a lot tonight. Nice and big. Start to make them a bit smaller, so medium circles. And then teeny tiny circles. Maybe the pace quickens a little bit with those smaller circles. And then we're gonna go in the opposite direction. So start small, go to medium, and nice and big. Reach, stretch open the chest, cross the body, open wide. Big breath in, chest is lifted tall. See if you can reach behind and tap your shoulder blades. Nice and light. Don't need to punch yourself, David.
No, just me tapping.
Tap, tap. Couple more, team. Nice. Give yourself a couple of ankle rolls. One direction and then the other. And then change sides. Just getting all the joints nice and limber. We've got lots of triple extensions tonight, which helps improve athletic performance and shapes and tones our jumping muscles. Awesome. All right. You need some weights, don't you? Sorry. I'm hoarding them all. Here, you can take these.
Thanks.
The food cupboard's open. I don't want you to hit yourself. All right. So, like I said, whatever weights you've got available, or if you're going tin cans, fine. I'm going to show you our first two moves, so our low intensity movement and then our high intensity combo, and then we'll get right into the first block of work. Unfortunately, in the dark, it's really hard to see my little notepad. I'm also getting my timer out while we're here. I don't know if you want music, Dave, but if you do, I'll leave that up to you. All right. So our first move is going to be a deadlift. So if you are using weights, the palms are facing your body. I'm going to show you from a profile view, nice and close. You can look at Dave as well if you're holding onto hand weights. Soft knees, I'm going to hinge at the hips, bend forward nice and slow, down to the knees, and then come and stand nice and tall. So it's just like you're tipping at the hip, the bar or the weights stops at your knees, and then you squeeze your butt to stand back up. Second move is going to be a deadlift with a high pull. So it's going to be a single. It's going to be a quicker deadlift, down and up, and then a high pull. You bring your weights to your middle of your chest, elbows out wide, and we lift the heels. So what that looks like in real time, down, up, lift. Again, down, up, lift. Our first low intensity deadlift is super slow. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Here we go, nice and easy. Down, 2, up, 2. So we're just tipping from the hips and raising back up tall. We've got about 10 seconds here, and then we go straight into those fast deadlift, high pull singles. Here we go. So it's 1 lift and 1 lift with the heels. 1 down and 1 up. So center your weight and push your hips forward as you raise your weights and spread your elbows wide. Pull the abs in. Keep the chest up tall. Keep it going. You got about 15 seconds left here. Our high intensity movement is longer because you guys are strong and I know you can do it. Keep going. That heart rate starts to climb just in time to slow it down. Slow deadlift. 2 down, 2 up. Nice and easy. Focusing on keeping a flat back. Slight tension in the shoulder blades to pull the chest up and out nice and proud as you tip forward. Deadlift, high pull, single. Raise up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, lift. Nice. Keep going, team. I'm just going to face you now. Awesome. Keeping a flat back as you tip forward. Your gaze should be about 1 meter in front of your toe at the floor. Keep the abs braced. Keep the chest up and the shoulder blades are drawn back. Nice flat back. Slow deadlift, down and up. So your heart rate should be up there right now. Starting to feel it climb. Now's your chance to breathe, to reset. Feet are just underneath those hips. Soft knees. Last round of high intensity. Give it everything you got. Lift up onto those tippy toes. Drive the hips forward and then shift them back in that deadlift. So back, up in the high pull. Nice. Awesome work, guys. Make sure that those weights stay in midline with the chest. Elbows shouldn't go any higher than your shoulders. Stay with it. Find your balance, keep that core tight and squeeze that butt. It's gonna keep you grounded. Last one. Nice, rest. Set it down. Give your legs a shake, give your back a little twisty twist. Awesome job. Next 2 moves. We've got a squat with a calf raise. I'm gonna just keep it with my bar actually. So, I'll give you 2 options. I'm gonna demonstrate with Dave's weights first. If you have dumbbells or plates. You can hold one at the chest, or you could hold one on each side of your shoulders, not resting it on your shoulders, just holding it out in front. I'm going to show you with just one. So we've got a nice easy squat, again with that 2-2 count, nice and slow. And then we've got a squat with a calf raise. Down, and then lift. Down, and on your way back up, you shoot those heels up to the sky. Or is it one single and one calf raise? Let me, 1, 2. Yeah, so it's one single and one calf raise. Bonus for you. Just breaks it up a little bit. That's all you need to know. Same pattern. Did you follow that?
I did, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I know you're getting water, so I want to make sure. Same pattern. 2-2 singles to start. Nice and low and slow. Set up your weight. Feet are just outside the hips. Can you press that
Yes.
go button for me when I say go? Feet just outside the hips, team. Ready? Go. So down for 2. Did you press the get ready button or the red button?
I pressed the play button.
Red button, please. Just press the red. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Down and up. If you were doing your squats, good. You got some bonus in there. So nice and slow to start. Set it up strong. Weight in the heels, keeping the chest lifted. Butt comes down to line with your knees. All right, here's our squat single, squat calf raise. Picking up the pace a little bit. This is where the heart rate is going to start to drive. This is where the quads are going to start to burn. Drive those heels down in your squat and then lift them up tall in that calf raise. Keep breathing. Nice job, team. Sink low. Be strong. Go a little bit deeper. Triple extension. Strengthening those calf muscles for our jumps, for our landings. Slow it down. Down for 2. Up for 2. Now an option, you can heel toe a little bit wider for a different stance. Totally up to you. Stay with the mid stance or go wide. Keeping that chest up tall. Don't let those shoulders fall forward. Single calf raise. Down, up, down, calf raise. Down, up, down, calf raise. So when we go into that calf raise, really squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Full resistance through those legs. See if you can keep both your big toe and your pinky toe down on the ground in that calf raise. Evenly distributing your weight. Slow it down. 2 down, 2 up. Again, option go a heel toe wider. Widest stance if you want to, or stay with that mid-range. Nice and slow down, nice and slow up. Catch your breath. Here we go. High intensity. 1 single, 1 calf raise. You guys look awesome. Track your knees. Are they in line with that middle toe? Are they staying behind your toes? By keeping your chest up and sinking into your heels. Keep breathing. You got this. Metabolic conditioning team. This is what's going to tone, shape, build athletic strength. Almost there. Rest. Woo! Set those weights down. Give your quads a quick stretch. Excellent work. All right. I think we're going to come down to the ground for this next set. No, we're not. Just kidding. We've got one more standing. Is there a tissue, please?
Yes, somewhere.
Or a paper towel.
Paper towel.
All right. So your 2 moves, we've got a dead row and then a squat press. This is going to be different. I didn't think this through fully when I was Scheduling it with my bar. Okay, so dead row, same grip as our deadlift, thumbs distance outside of your hips. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. We're gonna target the knees, the belly, and then come up to stand. So we hinge at the hips, and we go down to the knees. We pull the bar or the weights in towards our belly. We bring it back down to our knees, and then we stand up nice and strong. Your second move, I am going to use this weight. Excellent. Your second move is going to be a squat press. Mid-range stance, coming down into your squat, coming up into your calf raise, and pressing the weight up overhead. You can use 2 on the sides of your body, or you can use 1 at your chest. Totally up to you. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. Ready? Okay, so we're going to start with that dead row, and then we're going to go into our squat press for our high intensity. Can you press the red button for me?
I can.
Okay.
Now I know.
I'm going to stay in a peripheral view for you.
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Thank you. So knees, belly, knees, rise tall. Nice and slow and controlled. So again, the gaze is at the floor, 1 meter in front of your toe. Shoulder blades are drawing back, elbows are drawing back. Weights down or shift your stance. Squat press, up. Now option is to stay with the heels down, but if you want to add a little bit more, lift the heels on the press. Catching the weight at your chest, tucking your elbows in, keeping the core tight. Squat, press, squat, press. Keep breathing. Arms go up overhead, nice and straight. Sink those hips back, heels down in your squat. Switch, low intensity. Dead row, knees, belly, knees, and rise. Doesn't matter if you're on my count. It takes me a little while to transition because I've got different weights. High intensity, go. Squat press. Stay with it. See if you can touch your elbows to your knees when you come down for a squat. It's a good goal to sit back in those hips, sink your butt down, drive through those heels, press to the sky. Woo! Is your heart rate going yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Stay with it. Metabolic conditioning, guys. Fast burn. Switch. Low intensity. Slow it down. Set it up strong. Pull the elbows back. Flat curve. Knees, draw it in. Relax it down. Stand tall. Switch. Last high intensity for this block. So add that heel lift if you can. Squat, heel lift as you press. Remember to keep those shoulders down. We're not shrugging them into the ears as we press that weight up. We want to keep them low. Engage your lats down your back. Strong core. Stay with it. Sink low, sit back. Rest. Woo, nice. Set it down. Shake it out. Give the quads a quick stretch. Now we're gonna come down to the floor. I need to grab a sip of water. Heart rate should be racing, yeah? Woo. Good. Minimal rest into our weighted moves. Okay. If you have a mat, grab it, or if you don't worry about it. We're going to come into a plank hover. I'm just getting a side weight. A light a light weight on the side, light to medium. I'll move this out of the way. How are we doing back there?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah.
Good.
Just having a wee timeout. A little timeout.
A personal little timeout.
Yeah.
Dave and I did body pump earlier today as well, so he's like, I'm done. 10 stars for you. All right. So we're going to come into a plank hover. On your elbows. Let me adjust the camera because you can't see my arms. There we go. Okay. Down onto the floor. Forearms are perpendicular, so I've got, or parallel. One forearm is down out in front, the other one comes and it makes a straight line. My legs are up, my knees are up. Remember your options, you can always drop down onto your knees when you're in that plank. Don't have a lot of space here to do it on the side, but this is what it would look like, keeping your hips low. I'm gonna keep my knees up. Second move for your high intensity, you're gonna grab your weight, you're gonna balance on your forearm, and you are going to lift into a side plank. Now what that looks like from the side, probably can't see my feet. Arm up, hips up, and we're gonna pulse and drop our hip down to the floor. Up and drop our hip down to the floor. So it's a hover hold and a weighted hip drop. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okie dokie.
Are we swapping with this?
We will swap. We'll swap sides, but not during the first round.
Got you.
You'll swap every other round.
Got you.
And then we're gonna just split the last round. You guys ready? Everybody in their hover. Come down to the forearms. 3, 2, 1. Slow and controlled. This is it. We're just holding. We're hanging out. We're keeping our back nice and flat. Our weight is shifted over our elbows. Elbows are directly underneath our shoulders. Up on those tippy toes. Grab your weight. Shift to whatever side you want to start on. Set up your shoulders and then pulse. Dropping your hip to the floor and then lifting it super high. Keeping stabilization in that bottom arm and in that top arm. Hovering, lifting, squeezing those obliques. Now, option here is to drop to your bottom knee. If you need to drop that bottom knee down, do so. You've got 8 seconds left on this hip. We're coming back into our main hover in 3, 2, set your weight down, roll back over, knees or toes, gazes in front of those forearms at the floor. Tuck your chin, relax the neck. Bracing everything. Your back is squeezing, your shoulders are squeezing, your glutes are on fire. Grab your weight with the opposite hand. Turn onto the sides of your toes, your sides of your heels, sides of your feet, and hip drops. Lifting and lowering. Concentrating on bracing the belly, squeezing those obliques, your side abs. Nice job, team, you're halfway there. Remember your options is to drop that bottom leg, bend the knee, and keep lifting that hip high. 4, 3, 2, back to hover. Last round. Set it up, square off your shoulders. Arms are parallel, weight shifts forward. Flatten that back, lower those hips. 5, 4, back to your starting side. Shift onto the sides of your feet. Power up that hip. I'll tell you when we switch. Power and ground through that forearm of the standing arm. Gaze should be in front of you. Squeeze those obliques. Switch. Roll over, arm up. Grab the weight if you're using it. Drop that hip. Strong shoulders. Strong core. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice, guys. Give those shoulders a quick stretch. Awesome work. Open up the chest. Excellent. Grab a sip of water. Can you believe it? We've come to our last block of work already. Bonus. This is not the bonus. This is your last block. So we have some options. We're going to stay on the ground again. Option, or for your low intensity, it's a slow climber. So it's just a nice slow draw knee, tapping your toe. High intensity, sprinters, so normal mountain climbers, a bolt, hopping your foot in and out. Those are your two options, because I'm going to save the bonus option for our bonus. So, slow sprinters or slow climbers, sprinter mountain climbers, or bolts for your high intensity. Or you can do a mixture of the two for your high intensity. If you want to do 4 fast climbers, 2 bolts, that would be a great combo to mix up and give your body a chance to recover, because 40 seconds is a long time to be doing those bolts without a lot of recovery. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of this mat because it's going to start to slip away from me. 3, 2, 1. So setting the hands under the shoulders. It's just a gentle little tap. Wow, this is nice and easy. Now you can pick up the pace a little bit because you guys are strong. This is probably the easiest move you've ever done in my class. Bolts or sprinters, here we go. 40 seconds. Now you can sprint or you can bolt or you can do a combination. I'm gonna do 8 sprints and 2 bolts. Brace the abs. Halfway. There goes my shoelace. Slow it down. Remember, you can come for a rest at any point if you need to. Drop down to the knees and then come right back up. Oh, this is intense, isn't it? David's like, I'm not talking to you. 3, 2, sprinters, here we go. Keep breathing, keep going. Nice job, team. Stay strong. Pulling that knee into the chest, keeping those feet moving. Remember your options. You can add that bolt for a little bit of something. Shift that body weight forward. As you get tired, you're going to want to sag back. Shift it forward. Draw that knee in a little faster. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, slow it down. Slow taps. Slow taps. You got this. Remember, you can drop to those knees if you need to, just to breathe. We're gonna go in 4, 3, 2, sprinters to the finish. Let's go. Add the bolt if you want. Woo! You got this, team. Stay with it. Stay strong. 12 seconds. Finish it. You got this to the end. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, sink back. Stretch out. That was painful. That last round, whose idea was that?
Not mine.
No way. Okay, nice job. Open the arms. Stretch those shoulders. And take a big breath. Catch your breath. Grab some water. We do have a bonus. Paul wanted it. We all wanted it, really. I know, deep down in your heart. All right, hydrate, breathe. All of my water just went down my shirt. It's good. All right. Catching my breath. Let me get my timer set up and we'll go for it. So, 2 options. I'll give you your base level and then your other option. It's hard to do this because I can't breathe as well. Time out. Sorry. Hot allergies don't go well together. Alrighty, back onto the hands. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. Legs out long. Now, option, you can come down to your forearms. We've got a firefly. Knee into the tricep, like so. Nice and slow. Nice, slow, and controlled. Other option is to do a firecracker, or you can do a combo of the two. Firecracker, both knees draw into the triceps at the same time, just like a bolt, but with both legs. In and out, nice and quick. In and out, almost like a donkey kick or something, but it's straight forward and straight back. You ready?
Yep.
You ready? Yeah! 1 minute. Pick your poison. Remember your options. You can do the firefly or the firecracker, or both. 3, 2, 1, set it up. So if you're on your elbows, drawing the knee in, sending the leg back. Nice, slow, and controlled. Other option, challenge. Get on those hands, shoot both knees in, and extend the legs out. Nice. Stay with it, team. You got this. Awesome. You've got 35 seconds to go. Gaze is at those hands, at the forearms, or in front of your fists. Halfway. Well, you're more than halfway. 24 seconds. Keep that knee lifted, hips low. Stay with it. Remember, if you want to try, now's the time. Give me 1 firecracker if you can, up on those hands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome job, guys. High 10s. Let's cool it down. So sink your hips back, stretch your arms forward. Knees go nice and wide. Get down into a child's pose, catch your breath. Breathe. Big breath in. Let it all go. Give me 1 more of those. Big breath in. Big exhale. Excellent. Walk the hands in. Take your right leg forward, your left leg back for a pigeon pose. So your heel should be by your hip flexor, your groin. The left leg should extend nice and long behind you. You can use your hands to press you up and sit up nice and tall. Nice little stretch for your glutes, your hips. If you want to and you have the flexibility, you can come down to those forearms. Or if you really want to get into it, you can extend the arms down nice and long and place your forehead on the floor. Whatever feels like the best stretch for you tonight. Amazing job, guys. We are pretty sweaty in this house.
Yeah. I'm dripping on my mat.
Nice. Bring it in. Bring your right leg forward, your left leg back. So 90-90. Back knee is directly under your hip. Front knee is over your ankle. And we're pressing that hip flexor forward. You can lift your opposite arm. Tip over for a little side stretch if you want. Awesome, back to center. Sit the hips back, flex that foot. Get that hamstring, tuck the chin under if you want a little bit more. Total body workout. Weights make it harder. You increase that metabolism. So you work hard, quickly, efficiently, switch sides. And you burn more later. Awesome, guys. Sit back, flex the foot, get that hamstring. Well done, team. Step the feet together, slowly come up to stand. I don't know if you can see my head anymore. Nope. Take a big inhale up to the sky, clasp the hands together, step the feet towards one another, and just tip to one side. Back to center, tip to the other side, get those obliques, stretch them out, stretch the shoulders, relax the neck. Back to center, open the arms out wide. You can clasp the hands behind you and open up that chest a little bit, rolling the shoulders down and back. They worked super hard in those last 2 rounds. Big breath in, exhale. Awesome, one more, inhale all the good stuff. Exhale all the bad stuff. You guys are rock stars. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to stop recording. Maybe, there we go.